Hey there, everyone. What's up? Good to see y'all. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start packing and I'm leaving today. I didn't get the SIM card, but I'm probably not gonna get it tomorrow either, so that's kind of shit, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Anyway. We'll be leaving. Who fucking good? Hey, Jamie. No, well, I already told you, but I'm like not the one that I ordered. I already told you. Like my mom will have to send that one after it gets here to some address in England, but that'll be all right. I have my SIM card now that I'm using right now. I just won't have. Yeah, I just don't have the new one yet, unfortunately. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, right. Let me set it to live chat, not top chat. Schizbrosis. Hey, man. Lila is probably hiding under the bed. One sec. Okie dokie. But yeah, Lila is here. And of course she's coming with me. So me and my cat are gonna go on tour. And by the way, Skids, this is Jam. She's really awesome. Definitely give her a sub. And yeah, I just made you a mod. And if you want, Skids, you can join the live stream. I did put, or you, Jam, if you want to. Go to my description. I have the dummy Lila. I have the link in the description to join the live. Gee, I'm not seeing. I don't know where she is, but she's somewhere. She might also be on the balcony outside. That's also a chance. Okay, this Rod right here is staying at home. Ah, I turned into a Smurf. Yes. Smurfosis. Actually, there's a guy who goes by Smurfy who comes into my lives a lot. And he's a cool dude from Hawaii. So, yeah. But he also is nicknamed Smutty. So, yeah. Hi, Jam, Smurfosis. Yes. Smurfosis. It's a good name, isn't it? Anyway. Hey. Oh, the live streams definitely help to not be as depressed and lonely and downbeat and whatever. It helps to be happier. It's awesome. You're gonna love Smith. Skids. He's a really cool guy and super nice and always there to help. So yeah. Definitely check him out. Oh, by the way, I got a haircut. In case you can't tell, which probably you can't, but I got like they were actually even probably can a little bit, like the hairs that were splitting apart, got rid of them. Gemini, you have no content. Do you know Gemini? Not in real life, no, but I've known her for a while and also talked to her in private. And yeah, she's the sweetest woman you'll meet with a huge heart. Bro, I have long hair too. Yeah, but is my hair still nipple long? It's not. Damn, it was past my nipple, so I had hair till here. So yeah. Actually, let me comb my hair before we get started. Because I didn't after the haircut. And I'll probably wash it again on the ferry to England. Because they usually have 3 showers on there. And I mean, my hair did just got washed today, but it usually looks a bit weird after getting cut, so. Smutty in the house! No, I had it out in. I had it cut. No, I had it cut in here. 4 years or so, damn. Ah, okay. Jemmy. Yeah. I don't know if I'll wash it or not on the depending on how I feel. I'll either wash it or I won't. But yeah. And my beard also got trimmed. That's probably might be a little bit more apparent. Don't tell him I'm here. Smurfalicious. Ah, Jamie. Told you skits. So yeah, skits. That is Murphy. That is why you said why it was funny when you said I turned you into a Smurf. Because I made you blue. Oh boy. Okay, in here we have a bunch of stuff. Here we have some zinc oxide tape. That and magnesium, and you can also use aluminum, but the zinc and magnesium is probably the best you can use. And you just wrap a little bit of it around your hooks and your metal leaders and stuff for saltwater fishing. And this will be a sacrificial anode that's going to corrode away. But because we have this as a sacrificial anode, our hooks and stuff themselves will not corrode. That way we keep rust and corrosion off our metal components just by having some lesser quality metal that it corrodes easier. And yeah, this is gonna get sacrificed instead of the stuff we actually want to use, because I have no need for this, but it's gonna keep all of my other stuff from rusting and corroding. So that's a big thing, especially swivels and hook tips are very sensitive to corrosion. Your swivels can corrode and then they stop working properly, and your hook points can corrode. And if you're not using really high quality stainless steel, also stainless steel leaders can corrode. So for all these reasons, it is really a good idea to use a sacrificial anode. I also have some magnesium tape that's just like pure magnesium that's really thin, that I can also wrap around a hook or something, or a leader, and use that as sacrificial anode. But aluminum also works in salt water, but it has to be exposed to the salt water. If it's not exposed, it's not going to work. But if it is exposed, then aluminum also works as sacrificial anode. Anyway, let's get some stuff on the bat and look through it. Oh, here we also have a heat pack. Very nice. That you can just rip open and it's gonna heat up. At least Smurfy has content jam. Yeah, mine, your stuff is corroding. Well, everything corrodes in salt water, Jammy. And as soon as you have, even if you have the best stainless steel in the world, as soon as you connect that with any other metal, including a stainless steel that has like 2% more or less carbon in it, or even 0.2%, as long as it's not identical metal, it's gonna corrode through electrolysis corrosion. But you can't prevent that with a sacrificial anode. So that is why you need, yes, all metal exposed to salt water corrodes. Unless, if you have two metals that have contact, then it doesn't matter what metal it is, at least one of them will corrode. But if you have a sacrificial anode, some lesser quality metal that you connect to it, then that lesser quality metal will corrode, and it's going to leave the metal you want to keep from corroding. Hey, Cheyenne! Zooms! Hey, Cheyenne. Science with the bros. Exactly. Exactly, Skid's process. So yeah. Oh my god, I just realized you have clothes on. Wow, Jamie! And I'm actually starting to sweat, so I might lose them. You're spending 5 minutes talking about corrosion. This is so German. I love you too. Hey, Lilo! What's up? Hey, what is your plan? Are you visiting different towns and cities? More like different coasts and fishing ports and stuff like that. I hope so too, Cheyenne. Where's Cheyenne? On a different stream. I have, on both my channels, I have a live stream running. So on my shorts channel and on my long form channel, I have one vertical live and one horizontal. Yes, Jamie, 2 streams. Because, why the hell not? Because I have 2 fishing channels, because it works better keeping long and short form content separate. So, but I want to, of course, if I'm going live, why not go live on both, now that I have 2 phones. Now the one phone will break eventually, but hopefully before that I'll be able to buy another one. And that can stay here. Not gonna need treble hooks that huge. I hope. I might give this to someone. You may visit near me. I'm on the border of Devon and Cornwall. Yeah, I might. Like, my idea is to drive up the east coast all the way to on the north tip of Scotland, maybe visit the Orkneys, and then come back around the west coast. So down the Scottish west coast and down the English and Welsh west coast. But not exactly sure. I'm also short on gas money, and I probably won't even be able to buy foods half the time, so I'm bringing some food along, and I'll have to catch my own food. But yeah, hey Sebastian? Oh, is Lilo Sebastian, or am I not seeing Sebastian? Yo, please tell... Hey Cheyenne, Gemini wants to tell me that she loves you. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. I can buy you a beer and dinner if you're near me. Well, thank you. Mushy peas! Peas for peas. I actually don't drink beer, but I wouldn't mind dinner. So yeah. Yes, I'm the weird German who doesn't drink beer. I know. Lol, we can have a nice salmon and mushy peas. I love mushy peas. I never had authentic mushy peas. I don't think so. Maybe I did. I don't know, and I don't remember. Have you been up all night walking in circles, Mo? Am I Mo, or who you mean? Like Jenny might have, but I've been. No, I've slept something like 8 to 9 hours. But I might not sleep tonight, so you know. Yeah, not sure if I'll get any sleep tonight. Tonight I'm gonna blah 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 blah. You are Mo. Mo is nickname for Marlon. Okay, never heard that before. Hashtag mushy peas for life is a comment from Skids. No! Fucking hell. The wind closed the window and threw over my coffee. I'll have to get something to whip that up. Shit, shit, shit. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh man. Okay, it's not as bad. I thought it hit my freshly washed pullover that I hung over the window to dry, but nope. Nothing important got hit. I just need to clean up a little bit. And I lost some nice coffee, but what the hell. By the way, pro tip, coffee, and if you like your coffee with sugar, switch to maple syrup. Delicious. It's a great combination, coffee and maple syrup. I definitely prefer it over sugar. Let me turn the camera so you can see what kind of crap I'm doing. Yeah. I first have to get this thingy out of the way to get to the coffee on the ground. Yeah. Man. Okie dokie. Smurfalicious. Hey Smurfy, I got a new name, the Vicious Smurfalicious, for you. Okay, everything clean. We can keep going. Okay, nothing broke. Good. Alright, back to packing. Oopsie doopsie. Whoopsie. Jam. I asked myself and we all agreed you're right, Skits. Coffee syrup. Not in that combination, Smutty. My last boss loved that. That's for sure. Don't think there's a link to join, bro. Oh no, Skits, not on this live stream, only on the vertical one. go to Locked Up Drag Shorts on that channel, because on the horizontal live, the square format, it's not possible to do a live without something like StreamYard. Don't ask me why, but it's how YouTube does it. So yeah, only on the vertical live you can join the live. If you just Google or if you YouTube search Locked Up Drag, you'll find my other channels too. It's real easy to find because it's a decently unique name. That's actually why I went with that name and not another one, because I wanted people to be able to find me relatively easy. So, how's the wish of Smurfelicious? I like that name. I'm sorry if you don't like it, Smutty, but Smutty and the wish of Smurfelicious will be what I'll be calling you from now on. Bro, okay, be careful. You're using this. It's still supposed to be more or less PG. I'm saying more or less on purpose, but you know, not happy with all this at all. Why not, Jam? By the way, what Smurfy said is refers to is a slang term for a certain part of male anatomy. I'll let you figure out what I'm talking about, but don't type it in the chat, please. What's wrong with Wishes Smurfelicious, Jamie? Or you mean you're the only one allowed to call him Smurfelicious? Is that what it's about? My virgin ears, sure. More or less PG. Then you start picking up your cat and tell us you're... Yes! Pussy isn't a dirty word. It just means cat. Here are some nice circle hooks. Great size for some mid-sized sharks, 18-0 catch-all circles. Might be a bit big for conger eels, but for the big ones they would still do. And yeah. And next to my face, so you have a size comparison of that hook. This is a very sharp, very cheap hook. They cost between $1.50 and $2.50 a piece. Which for a hook this big is very... Didn't originate Smurfelicious. Just like a beaver is a beaver. Exactly, Skids! Petting a beaver or having some beaver for dinner, that's still PG. If your kids know what it means, that's your problem, not mine. And I like some beaver. I don't even mind it if it still has some fur on it. But I can say that, and it's still PG. And it doesn't go against any guidelines. Oh, and these are also great halibut hooks, by the way. I don't care if there's kids in here. I just don't want to have anything that's gonna get my channel flagged. That is what I mean, Smutty. Like, we can talk about anything, just make it indirect. Use enough innuendo without using words that are gonna get me in trouble. That is what I mean. I don't know if the eggplant emoji is already gonna get flagged or not. So be careful with that as well. And this is just a vegetable. Mm-hmm. Well, that is the only thing I'm worried about. Like, I am pretty European when it comes to what I think kids are allowed to know and hear and whatever. Like, we believe in sex ed from as soon as you can talk or even before that. More or less. My mom told me to always use a rubber. Of course, she used a different name, but again, I'm not going to say that on here because of guideline stuff. When I was a little kid, so that's, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But again, I don't want any issues with guidelines. That is why I tell you to keep it somewhat PG. Just don't be too explicit with your language. What is, if it's very explicit stuff you're talking about, and it's understandable without using explicit terms, that's 100% fine. Fresh vegetables for summer. Bro, where do you go for dinner? I wanna go to. You mean where I have fever? I actually never had. Okay, this is gonna. I'm not gonna say anything. This is gonna sound wrong either way I put it. Well, you either need to eat some beaver. You either need to hunt it yourself to catch a nice and juicy one, or you need some contacts to get one. I hope that helps you. Der Gummi ist indirekt. Yeah, I think saying rubber is indirect enough because where do I have some rubber? And did I already pack it up? Or well, this right here is rubber. You know, this is a piece of rubber. This is a piece of rubber. Rubber is not a word that's gonna get me flagged. I don't think. But using the other word for it might. This is also rubber. Nothing wrong with saying rubber. That is what I mean. You know, you can talk like that. And you can talk a story as you want in here. Just don't make it so specific that, or so explicit that it could get my channel in trouble. I would never actually use that word anyway, okay. But don't use dirty words in other languages either, because YouTube is still gonna notice that. Oh. Yo, bro. Why am I tired? I shouldn't be tired. And if one of you is bad, you're gonna get it. I actually use these to wrap my line around when I'm stuck and break off, or also to dispatch some fish. There's a lot of wild beaver around these parts, brother. The only thing is I wouldn't eat these beavers as I think they have beaver fever. What the hell is beaver fever? It's Skid's going to see me more on other channels and wonder if I'm the same person because I will be. An angel. Yeah! Smutty. You're called Smutty for a reason. Bro. There's a reason that name stuck after my autocorrect called you at once. One time my autocorrect changed it to Smutty and you've been Smutty ever since for several people. Like, well, honestly, Skids, I'm the kind of guy who only likes to eat one singular beaver. I know people say you should try new things, and I'm happy to try new kinds of ways of eating that beaver, but yeah, only one individual one for me. As long as that beaver sees it the same way at least, and even if not, then it's gonna take me a while to warm up to the idea of another beaver. You know. Right, me too. Little frog. Hashtag save the beaver. I love you, man. I love you. Save the beaver. Oh, bro. Skid's roses for the win. One beaver believer. Yes. Oh. I know, we're very childish, but yeah, you gotta be with this world. Otherwise it's just too freaking serious and not fun. Life is serious enough, we don't have to be extra serious on top of it. It's good to be some silly too. You're a legend, bro. You too. What happens if your beaver runs out of dental floss? Well, happens. Well, that's what I'm gonna say about furry beavers. As long as you're not actually flossing your teeth with it, I don't care. As long as I still have some meat and not just hair in my mouth, I don't mind it. It's totally fine. Damn. That's my personal opinion. Each their own. Everyone can have their own opinion on that. And yeah, there's no one right answer. It's just whatever you prefer, you know? And of course, whatever your beaver is comfortable with. When dining on beaver, do you make turkey sounds? What are turkey sounds? Gobble, gobble. You mean if I gobble up that beaver? I don't know. Well, I'll gobble it up, sure, but I'm not sure what if you mean something else with that. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I don't make sounds on purpose, but doesn't mean there won't be any. But I'm generally a quiet beaver enjoyer. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Depends on how much beaver I have in my mouth, I guess. Do you add seasoning to enhance the flavor? Nope, I don't. What kind of question is that, Skits? Sheesh. If I season my beaver. Well, with most my meats, I just like some salt, maybe a little bit of garlic powder, but it depends on what kind of beaver it is. You know, there's two main kinds of beavers. So one I prefer natural, the other I might use some salt and maybe some garlic powder. Then cook it to medium rare and have it like that. The other kind I just prefer to eat as it is. Haley, what's up, man? Good to see you. I would like to try roast beaver kebab with mushy peas. That'd be interesting. I'd be up for that. Seriously. This is not, there's no innuendo here. Though the other kind of beaver can also look like a kebab. Beaver and mushy peas is a no-go. Well, this is what I'm gonna say. If you unpack your beaver and it is already green, then I would recommend you stay away from it. That's all. A beaver. That's all I'm gonna say. Your beaver shouldn't be green. For safety reasons. Why is this so much fun? Oh. Oh boy. What did I get myself into again? Okay, I don't think anything will pick up on that, but again, Smurfy, be careful with what you say. Because the second part of that, you know, should be fine, but again, we have to be careful. This is still YouTube. And you know, it's not because of me not being up for it. It's because of YouTube and guidelines and shit. What's up, Glacier Shark? Do you want to join the live? Good to see you. If you peeve me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Okay. Let me look for my pussy real quick. I didn't see her under the bed. Hyla. I guess she is probably under the bed. She's just so deep under there that I cannot see her. Pro tip, if your pussy is hiding under the bed, then maybe that means you need to be more gentle next time. Little pro tip. So funny today, everybody's gone crazy with the heat. Yes, that's the reason, the heat. Yeah, we're all hot as fuck. Sorry, okay, that's Ross, my fault. We're all hot as hell. Getting ready to go live fishing off my commercial boat bra. Starling, check it out if you want. I vote, but I'll be packing for a few more hours probably, man. So, sorry Glacier. If you want, you can come on for a few minutes. But yeah. Unfortunately, man, not gonna be able to join the stream unless you're gonna be live for many more hours. And I'm technically not allowed to watch anything in the car either, so yeah. Otherwise, I would be there for sure. Schweinshaxe is fine, that's just food. Your fussy is too deep. She's in too deep, yes. Or am I too shallow? You never know. This is wild. All of this is wild. And I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. But yeah. Let's look through all of this crap. And see if any of it can stay home, but I don't think so. So I think we're mostly done with the packing part. Or well, at least with the sorting through stuff part. Maybe not, but I'll see about that in a minute. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get another couple things from the other room. Then I'll just have to look over it again, and then we might be done in like half an hour to an hour, which would be nice. So I'll sit down on my bed again, and it was pretty much like I just have to check through my fishing line. Oh, okay, and this bag here. We have a little bit more stuff to go through, but it's not a whole lot. Less than I thought. It's pretty interesting. Got 225k views in the last few days. That's awesome. I've been having battery issues, so I can't stream all day, but on and off, I do hours at a time. Okay, cool, man, cool. Alrighty. Let me get you guys close enough so you can see, but still, and no, far enough that you can see, but close enough that I can read chat, hopefully. Can I read chat from back here? Yeah. An hour? Maybe, Jam, but yeah, probably, though, if I'm ready in an hour, then it means I'll have to, I have quite a lot of time on my hands, and I'll probably go for another final workout at home. In my gym, and gonna go grocery shopping. But then I would be on my way. That'd be awesome. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Anything in here we can we won't need. Well, I'm gonna throw these in a maybe box for now. Trash. Staying home. Maybe. Coming along. Coming along. Ooh la la. 10 plus. Some 400-pound split rings. Really nice. Some shark fishing stuff. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Crimps. Yes. Actually, these crimps are big enough that they're shark fishing stuff only. Where's my shark stuff? In here. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Maybe. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let me reach out again. Your version, Cramper Van. Gemini, he will have to sleep on roof. You can get 10 for roof. Really small car. Marlon, do you have a camper van? Nope, I have a small car. But I have a tent. I'll either sleep in the driver's seat or I'm gonna sleep outside. Yes. Maybe. Yes. No. Oh. Yes. 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 You guys will see my car when it's full. Do you know how rubbers Yes, I know rubbers expire. Gemini, they can hold 2 liters of water. Special forces pack them in their bags. That's true, actually. I think like at least it's a liter or something. But it could also be 2. You can put a lot of stuff inside of a rubber. And I still had them break. I don't know if that means I'm packing a lot or if that means something else. Maybe I just keep going for too long. Or there wasn't, or there was too much friction involved. I don't know. But I've had a couple rubbers break on me. So let's look through this. I don't think anything of here is gonna stay home, but you never know. Nope, 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 nope. All great pike stuff. And there are good pike spots. Yeah, no, all of this is coming with me. Okay, like I thought. But actually, let's put this in this bag here, because all of these window bags, I don't need to put them inside of one of my big boxes. I can, but I don't need to, and I don't know how much space I have. And it's more important to get the small stuff in there. And all of this is coming along as well. I was involved in a romantic Okay, I'll have to read that chat. Gemini, and you would notice how asking for a friend, so I don't have to worry about rubber expiration, just don't use them. Lol, smarty. Yes, hence your kids. I was involved in a romantic occasion whilst camping and my bottle broke. I went down the stream and actually filled one up. Lol. Those were made on purpose. Smurfy goes bareback. You guys are wild, but I love it. I love you for it. Oh boy. No, it's raining. No, all of this is normal terminal tackle. So I'm gonna put more stuff in here. Oh boy. My car is gonna be freaking packed. And I'm still bringing a cat along and a Marlon. So oh well. It'll be interesting. I really should have a bigger car. But I don't, so it is what it is. Okay, what does Skid say? If you want to drink milk, drink whole milk. If you want to eat butter, then don't do margarine. If you want to do the business, all natural. Oh boy, Smarty, that's why you're Smarty. What did Skid say? Oh, Skid's organic. Sure, that is right. And I'm sure you don't use raincoats either. Right? Oh. You don't want to have a piece of rubber over your skin. You want full body contact. What happened to me? But I love you all, and you really helped me get out of my shell because, I mean, not. To be fair, when I started this channel, I was already a lot better at it than before, but still, you guys help. Nope, lol Smurfy, well said, sir. Notice how innocent I am. Jam. Psh. Exactly. Jam acting all innocent and she's the worst of us all. Jamie just likes acting innocent. As well, I've noticed, Gemini, you're quietly getting on with your very prudish lol. Spring and lead to Smurf. Gem quiet cause she can't type with one hand. Smutty! I love you, man. I freaking love you. That was perfect. That was freaking perfect. Oh, man. You're awesome. You're fucking awesome. Love me like a dig, love me like a dig. Oh, man. Well, she is calling us Smurfalicious for a reason, I guess. Maybe now we know the reason. Squeeze me, lol. So you wanna be squeezed, okay. So squeeze me, it's like you asking for some squeezing action from your Smurfalicious. Sure. MK, how long? Probably 2 months. That's what I'm playing. My real name is Smurfalicious. That checks out. Smurfalic. Oh boy. Look, I've even got a halo. I'm innocent. Wow, okay. Listen, message me Tuesday and I'll send you some money for your dinner if that doesn't offend you. Well, no, it doesn't offend me, but don't send anything if you need it yourself, please. But yeah, I'll check your channel. Yes, just have Cashmap and Venmo or something. Well, we don't want you to starve. If you're innocent, I'm a virgin. Well, you're not a virgin, I'm not innocent. You're the one. I might be a virgin, but you're not innocent. But I'm good at catching my own food. Like, I truly am. On a canoe with only some fishing line, an axe, and some chicken for bait, I caught me some crocodiles in the jungle halfway around the world after I'd never seen a wild crocodilian my entire life. And not even a captive one over 4 feet. And I still caught and butchered some myself. So I'm not gonna starve, but yeah, I should put my PayPal up, but I cannot do it right now. Next time I'll get up, I'll go to my notebook and send some, and put it in the chat. Like, I can, bank transfers are fine too, but I don't wanna make them public, if that makes sense. Like, I don't wanna make my bank data public so I don't get hacked. But if you wanna send something over, because Venmo and Cash App, they're US only. That's the issue. They only work within the US. But I can send my bank stuff through email if someone wants to donate anything. My email is my channel description. That would work. Anyway, back to packing this shit. And the reason I'm still going on this trip when my financials aren't great is just because, well, I'll probably spend almost as much money here, and I'm not good. Things like there's some, yeah, I might not survive staying here too much longer, or someone else might not survive if I go. That's okay. I cannot talk about this on here, but yeah. Trust me, I have my reasons to go on a trip when things aren't looking good financially. And that's all I can say openly. Alright. Anyway. Here's my shark. Leader spilling stuff. PayPal is international, but Venmo isn't. Is PayPal easy to use? Never used it. It is, and I was responding to messages. Okay, I'd still be on the road trying to make. Okay, bro, give us a moo. I'm okay. I think what you're doing is great. If I didn't have kids, I'd do the same. Right there with you, Lee. I'd still be on the road trying to make kids. We're still talking about Beaver, always kids. I was responding to messages, can't breathe. Yeah, I do have PayPal. Yeah, it's just because for international stuff, and especially if you need international stuff that's instant, it's often the only way. I also have Revolut, which is another one that works internationally and works quite well. And I can receive any currency with it, or almost any. Yeah, PayPal is real easy to set up. Yeah, nicely, bro. Did you pre-warn them about Skidsmeister? Yes, I have PayPal. Like an escort website, too. Accurate, man. That is too accurate. I love it. I freaking love it. It really does. It really freaking does. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I'm losing my shit. Gosh. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. Okay, this thing here is for lead. I'm gonna get all my lead in there. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have to go and check my washing machine because I'm washing all of my clothes now. Do you bank with Lloyd's, Marlon? I don't know what that is, honestly. I sensed evil in that laugh. Smurf, you typed it before he left. I don't know what it is, but I can receive from any bank. That works. And you can also send stuff through remotely if you have to exchange currencies. That also works, which is like a money conversion site that's pretty cheap. Wise is another option, and I also have Revolut, which is another one where I can create accounts for like 30 different currencies. So yeah, and I can pay with my Revolut card with no exchange fee anywhere in the world, basically. They don't charge any conversion fee if I pay in another country, which is really nice. Just tell me what currency you would want to send it first, if it's through bank transfer. And I'm gonna charge my notebook so I can put my PayPal in the chat. And if you have Revolut yourself, then it is like PayPal or Cash App or Venmo, like real easy to do. But if you don't have it with just a username, but if you don't have it yourself, then it's like a normal bank transfer. Then it's a bit more complicated. And you need more information to send from like a normal bank account. PayPal. Okay. I'll get the Revolut's username, and otherwise you can just. Oh crap! I hope I didn't screw my phone just now. But it shouldn't. Okay, I'll check the. Actually, I can take you guys with me. Why not? Getting to my clothes. I can order in, or I can eat peas. Peas! Mushy peas. You said we have to tell you the currency when... No, it doesn't matter with PayPal, but with Revolut it matters. Like I would, for example, if Lee wants to send something, I would have to send him different information to send it in British pounds. That is what I need. Okay, it's a dryer that's ready. The washing machine is still going. But some more dry clothes. That's nice. Very nice. Peace. Okay, I cannot say that. You can say it, but I can't. Honestly, the last half of that, what you said, I don't know if that's good to say either. If I'm being totally honest on YouTube, but... Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue if YouTube cares. No Smurfy, so he'll know what to expect. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you tell me the currency. PayPal will exchange it anyways, but they'll charge quite a lot for the exchange. That is one of the issues, but it works. Revolut is... There I can basically receive it in your currency. They don't have to exchange it, but then I can pay from my eRevolut card online or in stores, and they don't charge an exchange fee to pay from whatever I got on my account in whatever currency in another currency. That is like PayPal still takes like 10% exchange fee. But it's still, if it's what you have, it still works. But they want kind of a lot. What works though is if I request money over PayPal, then they charge a smaller fee for whatever reason. So if you know what to send and you can tell me your PayPal, I can also request money over PayPal, and then you don't have to, and then the fees are smaller. They're either zero or smaller, and also I'm gonna get the money faster. It is weird, but anything works. Anything helps. So yeah, don't worry too much. Anyway, let me put my PP in the chat. Okay, that wasn't supposed to be a dirty thing. It really wasn't. It was just, pay for PayPal. You're gonna starve. In all seriousness, if you're near me and you need washing, need a shower to say knock on. Thanks, man. Like, you're in the northeast, right? Or where are you? Of England, I mean. And don't worry, it's very hard. I'll never starve. I just might not be eating as much or the things that I'd like to eat. That's a worst case scenario, really. I'm pretty hardy, and I'm good at catching stuff. And when I'm starving, then if I would actually not have any food, then I would also use stuff like set lines, not just like rod and reel fishing, and then I would definitely catch enough to stay well fed. But of course, it's I'm gonna put the PayPal in the link right now and Revolut on, and I'll check if I can put the Revolut in. Okay, PayPal. I had one under my phishing account name, but it doesn't work. So this is an anonymous one. And how if you use capital letters or not, it doesn't matter. I just used some to make it easier to read. Okay. And I'll pin the message. Okay, done. It's done. Hey there, Check Prepper. What's up, man? No frills, no mercy. Dropping a like, busy bro. Okay, you're always welcome to hop in, but yeah, make sure you pay TV license before you leave the house, Mo, or they will. That stuff is all automatically done, luckily. And I have someone local who can take care of my finances, worst case. So yeah, someone I trust. So yeah. And I'll put the PayPal in the other live as well. Yeah, on the next live I'll also add the Revolut, but I don't know it right now, honestly. And I would need my phone to check, and then I would have to end or at least interrupt the live, so. Yeah. Anyway. PayPal. Max S 80807 or 5 at gmail.com. Off to the store. Have a wonderful day, friend. Thank you, Chad. You too, man. You too. Okay, all done. The email is different than the PayPal one you put in description. Let me check the description, man. The one in the description doesn't work for whatever reason. I haven't gotten it to work. It worked one time and then stopped, so that's kind of crap. But yeah, it is what it is. I'll fix it in the description later on, but I think it would just give you issues if you try. It wouldn't let you send to that address anyway, so you cannot send it by accident to the wrong one. Like I wanted some confirmation, I did the confirmation, but it never started working. Again. And I still have $20 stuck on there. But oh well. So I don't know. Or you ask, I want Maddie. Jem's true feelings come out. Hey Gia. Hey Sherry. Good to see you. Good to see you, dear. Poor Smuddy. He is gonna left on the road side for Maddie. My condolences, bro. Hi, Gia. 6. I wish I was. I'm not Aquaman, but I guess thank you. Jason Momoa is a good-looking guy, so I'll take it as a compliment. No. Or maybe yes. Okie dokie. Yeah. Sorry at hospital, so have sound off. Okay. Bro, you look like an Aquaman. You just need a trident. Well, I can get me a fork. I don't have a trident, unfortunately, but I'll get me a fork real quick. Okay. I know it's small, but it grows when it's needed, like other stuff. Oh. Sherry's sending healing vibes. Yeah. What did Smutty retract? I don't trust him. Neither do I trust Smutty's retractable body parts. Thank you, Jem. Looks very deadly there. Mo, your arch enemy would be cereal. Okay. Oh, man. Love y'all. Love and peace. Defeated by Smurfy. Come on. Remember, no religious talk in here, no religion, no politics, and stuff like that. Okay, I'm almost done. Almost. And once I got my fishing stuff all set up, I'll get the rest of my, I get my clothes ready, and once I have my clothes ready, I'll clean up my apartment a little bit. And then I'll leave, and I'll probably, once I'm on the road out, I might start another life. Once I'm actually leaving home. If I do another workout, of course, I'm gonna go do a workout on my workout channel, which is not this channel here that I'm on right now, but a different one. Okay. Which is Dundee in the gym at Gym Dundee is my workout channel. But yeah, not sure if I'll do that yet. If I'll do the workout or not. But probably time-wise it's gonna fit well if I do it. And I have paused my gym membership, but this month is already paid for, so it would make sense to use it before I'm gone for multiple months. So let's see about that. Actually, I'm allowed to stay in the UK for half a year, but I don't think I'll be able to finance that. But if my channel takes off and I start making some decent money with it, then I might. Like, I have nothing that makes me have to come back here soon. Just running out of money, kind of. And okay, eventually I'll also have some appointments that I'll need to have, but yeah. I could stay away for quite a while, but not sure yet. And these are, should I bring these along or leave them at home? Not sure. Nah. They're too expensive, and live bait is still legal in the UK, so I'll get live baits instead. And leave my expensive swim baits over live bait isn't them. You're not allowed to use live bait. Yes. Because again, money is I'm kind of short on it right now. Let's get a few of these hooks. Snotty. Just in case I need some big circles. Okay! This is taking shape. It really is taking shape now. Crazy stuff. I'm almost freaking done! Oh, right, I still need to sort through. Okay, no, these baits are too big. But this sanding paper and this little lure is coming along for the ride. Sandpaper is what it's called. Okay, this will stay here. Now my other swim bait box, probably either the whole thing or most of it will come along for the ride. And there's not that much in here, actually. Never mind. But there's some weights that are coming along. And yeah. Okay. All of this can stay here. Yeah, all of this can stay here. Now just need to figure out how much of my lead I'll bring along, but probably all of them because I might lose a lot. Okay, I'm gonna read back. Jam, I will be going home as far as I know. That's awesome. Yay! If you don't get better soon, Sherry, who is going to throw sponges at me? Feel better soon. Smurfy, I had heart attack or stroke. They are trying to figure out what happened. Damn. Smurfy or Cherry, please get better. I hope they can pinpoint what happened. Again, Jam. Demo, you would make a good joker. Why so serious? You want to know how I got these scars? I'll be fine being a jokester, but I don't think I want to be a joker. If that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Man. Okay, how much lead? Here's all of my lead and a few other things. Some leaders, these are coming along. These are actually homemade sabikis that I attach the sabiki fly later on. And I can take them on and off and switch them out. That's really nice. Okay, this lead coming along, this is coming along, this is coming along in there. This is staying at home, yes it is. These are also coming along. Some jigs, another jig. All that kind of counts as lead. Oh boy. Because buying lead in fishing stores is freaking expensive. That's why I want to bring as much as I can. And since I'm going by car, I'm not really limited. And lead doesn't take up a lot of space, it's just heavy AF. So, yeah. Trash. Where's my little trash thing here? Okay, let's read chat again. Make you wonder why the heck lead is expensive. Well, it is what it is. Doesn't really matter. But yeah. It is what it is. And I always get my lead from like, I just find someone who sells it cheap online and buy a whole bunch of it. If you buy like 100-piece set of lead, you can get it pretty cheap on eBay or Amazon or wherever. So that's what I tend to do. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, what I need to do is I need to push my seat, my driver's seat all the way back and and put it like the seat also like down and then start packing so I can sleep in the driver's seat. That's how I need to pack. That's going to be important. That's a bunch of lead. I might need some very specific kinds of lead, but I should be made pretty much good. Unless I want to do some really specific things, I'm not going to need to buy any lead over there. But that should definitely save me a good amount of money. And I also have plenty of jigs with me. They also cost a fortune if you have to buy them locally. Okay, this is also coming along for the ride. This should be anything. Yes, this can also all come along. And the thing is, once I'm there, I'll sort all my stuff out. And if I have someone I'm staying with for a while, I'm probably gonna leave half of my stuff there and get it out of my car. But because I'm gonna do a lot of different kinds of fishing, I need to bring a lot of stuff. Okay, now I need to figure out what kinds of the line that I'm gonna bring along. And I also have my reel. In here go all of my reels that I'll be bringing. And I'll be bringing a lot of reels. And I'll do another repack. Actually, I'll bring you guys. I might start a short life later on when I'm actually loading up the car, because that's going to be another whole process. But yeah, I'll be ready for war, basically. Like I'm ready to survive the apocalypse in that car. So that's the advantage of everything that I'm doing now. So anyway. Okay. Yeah, I will be ready to survive an apocalypse of 3. But we're really close. Okay, lines. I have. Gosh, I need a car and a trailer. I need really, but I have a small car without a trailer. Crap. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Okay, what we have here, we need none of this. We need none of this. We might or might not need this. Won't hurt to have it with me. No need. Well, no. Well, this is going to be good for some set lines. Over here. Nope. In here. Yes. Yes. And if I cannot get everything in the car, I'm gonna leave some stuff home. So we'll see about that. But I'll probably just leave some stuff in the basement in that case. But I hope it won't come to that. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Okay. And there's also a bunch of lining here. Okay, 0.6. Well, that's 0.5 millimeter. Yes. That's 0.6. Yes. Okay. My monofilament needs are taken care of. There. No. Yeah. Yeah. There, no. There. No. There. The good thing with line is you can always find a way to squeeze it in. Like I hope. And again, with the line, I might leave some spools of line at home that can make them fit somehow. Okay. Oh, there's some 0.45 millimeter on this one that I might bring along. Okay, done. Somewhere I should have 0.4, this is 0.5, okay, I might not, this is 0.5, no, this is 0.6 millimeter, this is 80 pounds hollow core, yes, no, like I said, I'll have to see what fits, I will have to see about that. And in here, yes. Would be nice to have. There, no. Okay. Over here we are done. Oh, there. There. Honestly, I shouldn't need that heavy of line too often. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring my huge bulk spool of 200 pound braid, I don't think. No, I have not. I have the cheaper for 200 already packed. So there. Yeah. There. No. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna put stuff on here now. Much. Thank you everyone there coming in to see you soon. Yes, I cast lever drags, of course. Why not? You don't, Smurfy? Oh, there's more. Someone put some lures in the wrong box and some of them melted. Some cloth plastics, I mean. At least some real expensive ones didn't. Yeah. Okay. Most of them will use that. Good smell. Burn compatible. Okay. I do, but not the size you have. I cast my biggest reel right now, and I will get bigger ones, is a 50 wide. And I do cast my 50. So yeah. I don't own a reel that I cannot cast. And my biggest reel weighs 4 pounds. Do with that what you will. Okay. I'm going to bring this and this. And I want to bring this. No, 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 no. Yeah. No. No, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Okay. I should probably start a truck fund. Or get an entire school bus. Too bad you have no movies. What do you mean? I definitely did not hear what you just meant. You didn't hear or you didn't understand, Jim? Like 50 wide is a size of lever drag for like fishing reels. There's multiple sizing systems. But for the big offshore reels, I think it starts at like size 8 and goes all the way up to size 130, so 130. And it's for line classes. They're supposed to hit 100 yards of that pound test. So with old monofilament line that was. Like from old school monofilament, you were getting, well, on a size 8 reel, you would fit 1,000 yards of 8-pound test. On 130, you'd fit 1,000 yards of 130 pound. But nowadays, with braided lines that are much thinner, those numbers don't add up anymore. But yeah. I use 2-speed. I have 2 speeds and even one 3-speed. And of course that 3-speed is coming along. Where is my 3-speed? By the way, I'm not sure, honestly. I have only one speed lever, right? No. Okay, grab more stuff. Bring along, okay. Okay. Don't freak out. It's all gonna be alright. We'll be fine. Or not. Making all of this stuff fit is not gonna be easy. But I never shied away from a challenge. I mean, I heard it's good if you struggle to make it fit. Make sure she's really filled out. And have that feeling of utter fullness. Yeah. But of course, some are gonna be scared if it's too big. And Smurf, you notice how I'm not actually using any specific terms. But you still know what I mean. Yo, 3-speed, we have a winner. Yeah, you need to switch it up, go with faster, then slower, then faster, then real fast, then medium, then slow. And yeah, a nice mixture of stuff. Anyway. Right. Oh crap, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be so bad. Trying to make all of this stuff fit. And now I know why my dad hates me for how much fishing gear I bring. Because for the first time it's my car where I have to get it all in. To be fair, we've always made it fit somehow. But, yeah. I definitely need a big car. And once my channel is a bit bigger, I don't have any debt, then I'll start a fund for a good bigger car. Or maybe before that I could just add a hitch to my car and get me a trailer, just a trailer for my gear. It's not like a caravan to sleep in. Actually, that is my plan for the future, to just have a big car that is also off-road. That you can also take off-road and then just to sleep in, and then have a trailer for all my gear. But I don't have the cash. I'm not gonna have the cash anytime soon. Okay. All of this stuff will stay here, right? Yeah. think so. Oh, this might not. But most of the other stuff. Okay. Let's close her up. Damn, the one that Oh, I was putting stuff in the wrong one. Anyway, doesn't matter. And I stuck it in the wrong hole. There's actually a song called The Wrong Hole. An air pump for some live bait. Always handy. Okay. I'll get my lever drag, my big one. My 50 wide. Oh, here it is. Smurfy, this is my biggest reel, and it's the biggest size I think that is still decently castable. I don't think an 80 would be well casting. You can do it, but you know. This is a reel that I can still cast fine. And this is it compared to my head. And I can cast this sucker pretty well. And this has a 1-to-1 low gear. It's a win in low gear. In high gear, this is high gear. And this is low gear, cranking the same speed. Again, high gear. You hear the difference. Right. Most of my smaller reels are already downstairs. So yeah. Oh, there's my 3-speed. Okay, some more clothes are ready. You keep sticking it where it don't belong and we all in trouble. I actually believe there is no such thing as a wrong hole. There's just multiple choice. Well, I cast like 50 meters at least with that thing in the Smurfy. I'm serious. 50 meters, no problem. Okay. Actually, that needs to wash again. And it needs to dry it again too. So we actually have some time left. But it's gonna take me some time to clean up. How heavy the lead? Like 10 ounces? 10 ounce casts well on that rod. I'm not joking. I'm 100% dead serious with that. You're gonna cast like a real man. Oh. Nah, that wasn't serious. But you can absolutely cast big lever tracks without problems. It just takes a little bit of practice. You knew what, Jam? Yeah, see, I only need 4 to 5 ounces, but then I'm not trying to catch 12-foot shark. Well, I catch eels, conger eels, using that weight to have it stick in the heavy current. Okay, what's going on here? you gonna start now? Or what? Machine? What's your problem? My washing machine is giving me issues. How heavy your line? Well, a minimum 130 pound hollow core, but I use, on the big reels, I'm gonna use 200 or 300 pound. Oh, like a real man, okay. Okay, are you gonna do anything? What? Okay, I think the door wasn't closed properly or something like that. Or? I don't fuck. Okay, now it's working. Okay, good. We're good now. And what time is it? Oh, crap. Okay, I have to be out of here. Not that. I need to go to the supermarket. But okay, I know one that is open longer. But I also want to get some stuff from the other one. That lol damn. Thank you, Anita. Danke. Yeah, this is an English-speaking channel, but I do speak some other languages too, so. Okay. Let's get that the 50 white in there, and then I am gonna take my 30. Come on. If I'm gonna do any sharking, I'm gonna want to have that real aluminum. Yeah, I'm gonna be so screwed trying to get that all to fit in my car. Oh well. Not the first time. I tried to get into a tight place and there was some struggle involved. Yes, supermarket is 3-hour trip. Damn. I am, Jamie, I am. I hope. But I do really want to leave today. Worst case, I'm gonna shop tomorrow. Well, I'm not gonna arrive. I'm gonna arrive too late. Yeah, whatever. Okay, all that stuff. Here's my 3-speed that I'm not gonna unpack now, because, well, I need to start getting ready. Okay, I'm gonna pack clothes in here. And let's start filling that sucker up. Right. Okay. You'll be all packed up and ready. Lila will scratch your face off. Nah, she likes to travel. You remember she's my travel pussy. And yes, she knows I call her that. Of course, she doesn't understand what it means, but. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, this is already ready. But I'm gonna bring this in front of the door, so it's out of the way. Out of my way, out of my life. Oh, I put all the cable in there. That's why it's so heavy. Got it. I was wondering for a second why it's so damn heavy. Why is everything so heavy? Okay. Let's finish the reel or thing off. Where there's some reels and some line and nothing else. Oh, this is already going to be hard close. Okay. Well, I can fit some more spools in there. No, that's not going to fit. Again, getting into tight places. It's a skill. And it takes practice. A skill and a practice. Okay. And another thing ready. And I'll just end up pushing some clothes in the rest of the bags. To fill them up to the top. Okay. Okay. Oh, damn cake. Well, I just threw them in here. I didn't actually sort them and make them fit. Take up less space. Yeah, another thing that I could do is just throw everything in the car and have the car be completely full and then just do the shopping and sort it out later if I can make it fit somehow. Yeah, I'm making a lot of space in this box now. That's good. Pack smarter, not harder. Sometimes being a little harder, a little rougher can also work well, but you know, sometimes being gentle is also good. And rain versus brawl. Yay, Cherry. Yay, all good. It's not hard. I need a cat on my lungs. Oh, awesome. Think you should sing a song for Smurfy. He feels left out. She's gonna going to. If you're going to bring good running shoes. Sherry. Oh my gosh, my uncle sent me quite a bit of money. I need to answer him and say him thanks. Like, I did give him money, but oh, there's my pussy, my travel pussy. Sherry, Sherry, I hope you feel all cheery. And Sherry, you should be very well. And never in hell. I'm not good making songs up on the spot, I'm sorry. Yes, you want action, I know, baby. Actually, I might get almost all of the stuff I want in us. Okay. In the supermarkets, that's open longer. But still, and some more clothes are ready. Now I need to speed run the dryer. Will it have a fast setting? Yes, it has. Extra fast. Good. Just like me. Now I'm honestly more of an hour guy than a minute man, but you know. Oh, sorry. Lila, my love. Okay, Jam. I'm sorry, but no religion, no politics, and that rule is very strict. Oh, the door is still open? Okay. Whoa, slippery floor. Whoa! Okay, if that actually is done in less than an hour, I might get out of here in time. And yeah, Lila is becoming more active. I think she also knows that we're gonna leave soon. And what's going on now? Okay, I don't know what that is. I hope it's just gonna work. Anyway. Lila? Meow? Meow? I love you, baby. Meow. Yes, I love my travel pussy. May you be embraced by... Smurfy, this is pushing it. This is pushing it, okay? I know it's a joke, but... Also don't make fun of people's religion either. Let's just leave this stuff out of this chat, okay? I'm gonna let it slide this time, but yeah, please. Please just don't, okay? I don't want to time out my or delete messages from my moderators. Like, we can have a lot of fun, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, my fishing room is basically done. I think I'll just take a picture of... I don't know if I'll take a picture of the finished room, but yeah. Anyway. I'll end the stream now so I can focus on the kitchen and clothes and stuff. And what I need for Lila. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have an awesome day, everyone. See you on the road, probably. Bye, just for now. Amazing. Okay. Smurfy. I think it's funny, but we also don't want to... Yeah, the whole reason we're not talking about religion and politics is to not have arguments and offend people. So, you know, just please. Anyway, I love you and see you all soon. See you from the road. Bye. Or in the gym.